Is it working? Hope so. Okay, let me tell you guys the dang situation here before I get started. My stupid webcam won't work, so I have a container of organic vegetable broth upon which my camera is sitting, and if it falls, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to pick it up and keep going because, anyway. Hi, I'm Ashley. I am the first floor proctor in the wonderful LBR, which you have been so lucky to be placed in. Can't wait to have you. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about basically what proctors do, how making friends, that process is going to go, a little bit about orientation week as well, and yeah, let's just hope that we can all get through this. Anyway, to start off, the people at LBR are amazing. There's pretty much every kind of person in LBR that you could ever hope to find, so you won't have to go very far to find somebody who is of like interests as you. The general atmosphere in our house is pretty awesome. It's very laid back, very easygoing, but at the same time, we all take our work, or I should say most of us, take our work very seriously. So, you know, there's usually always people studying in the cafeteria or what have you, but, you know, we know how to have a good time, but we do take our work seriously, so most of us, as I said. A big part of the atmosphere in the house is the Red Lounge. And basically it's this big lounge right in the middle of the house, and it has a red carpet, so we call it the Red Lounge. Pretty fitting, I know, original, right? And yeah, that's where people generally hang out any time of day, really. And so yeah, you'll find people sitting there like before breakfast, during the day, you know, between classes. There's always a group of people that convene in there right before supper to go up to meal hall because we're all, you know, hungry people and we like to eat food, so yeah, we do that. Oh my gosh. And then yeah, after supper, generally the rest of the night you can find people, you know, going in and out of the Red Lounge. People will take their study breaks in there or just hang out if they have nothing to do, and yeah, sometimes people sleep in there. But if you fall asleep in the Red Lounge, don't take your, take your shoes off. Please take your shoes off, just do it. But yeah, you're always guaranteed a laugh, good times in the Red Lounge. Definitely sets the atmosphere for the rest of the house, and you should totally go there. During orientation week, you'll get to know not only people from LBR really easily, but also people from outside the house. Basically, you'll meet all of your fellow first years. You'll also get to know us, your proctors, as well as your house committee members and your HOC members. You'll be doing so many fun activities with so many different people all over campus that you won't even know like what to do with yourself, and you're going to want to hide for a couple days afterwards, but it's all so fun and it's so worth it. Yeah, so lots of fun activities with your house in order to get to know people, because you're going to be living with them for 8 months. Probably want to at least like know their name. Yeah, and like even the people who move in after orientation week, it's going to be really easy to get to know them too, because I mean, you're going to be living with them, right? Like, you're going to be eating all your meals with them, and you know, you'll probably live beside somebody who's not a first year, and so yeah, eating every meal with somebody, it sounds really appealing. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, so don't be nervous about orientation week. I know it's way easier said than done. Trust me, I know. I was there. But it's going to be amazing. It's normal to be nervous, and if you are anything like I was going into my first year, like I did not want to leave high school. I was on student council, I was really involved, and I had all these amazing friends and everything, and I didn't want to leave that. But as soon as I got to UNB, you know, literally as soon as we pulled into the driveway at McLeod House, where I lived for my first year, it was just amazing. Made some of the best friends that I'll ever have my whole life, and you know, you keep your high school friends and you keep that life when you go home, but just think of it as all, you know, getting bigger and better. And there's nothing wrong with that. I know it's nerve-wracking because you're moving away from home, but like I say, you're going to meet so many amazing people that after a couple of days you won't even realize that you aren't at home, because you're going to feel like LBR is home. So yeah, you will meet a lot of people from other houses, like I said, during orientation week. But when that's all over and done with, another great way to meet people is in your faculty. You know, I find, like, I'm in nursing, and I find that it's really helpful for a group of us to get together after class and go, you know, work on assignments or study or what have you. In LBR, there's a lot of people in like engineering and sciences, computer science, that sort of thing. And you know, a lot of people will generally go to the house to study, or you know, get their group of people and go get a study room in the library or somewhere. And that's awesome, because not only are you making friends, but you are being responsible for your academic self, and that's just great. Yeah, anyway, moving on to proctors. What is a proctor? Basically, there are 4 of us in the house. There's myself, Christy, Dan, and Justin, and along with our amazing Dons, Linda and Dale, we make up the house team. And yeah, you'll get to know Linda and Dale because Linda will cook things for you, and Dale's just, you know, he's just this senile old man that just lives with Linda, and you know, don't pay him any attention, and he's gonna kill me if he sees this, but no, they're both really wonderful. Sorry, Dale. But yeah, we deal more so with aspects of the house that pertain to rules and making sure that you guys are safe and happy and have, you know, a living environment that is conducive to your overall awesomeness. Yeah, there's always somebody on duty every night, Monday through Sunday, Monday through Monday, I guess, that you can text or call the proctor phone. The person on duty has the proctor phone. You'll get that number during orientation week. But yeah, you can text or call it for anything at all. Whether you're having, you know, a real crisis or emergency, you know, if it's past quiet hours and your neighbor won't be quiet, we'll go tell them to be quiet so you don't have to. Yeah, if you need to talk, anything at all, call the proctor phone, text it, or even come see us. And I mentioned quiet hours. What are quiet hours, you say? Well, you'll learn about this a little bit later, but basically the house and LBR shuts down at 10 o'clock. Just gets quieter, makes it, you know, easier for people who are studying, not as many distractions, people want to go to bed early, that sort of thing. So there's the proctor that goes and just makes sure that everything is as it should be and quiet, and yeah, so that's quiet hours. It's generally a good thing. Yeah. When should you come to us as proctors? Like I said before, you can come to us about literally anything. If you're feeling homesick, if you need some school advice or help with your courses, our wonderful Ed Proctor Dan can help you with that. Really, you know, come to any of us for anything. But, you know, we deal with everything, like I said, from telling people to be quiet to, you know, looking after somebody who's drank too much and might have alcohol poisoning, to, you know, somebody who's feeling depressed, to, you know, suicide crisis intervention. We're trained the week before you guys arrive. We go through a really intensive training week to deal with pretty much any situation that could arise. We all have our first aid and CPR certification, just in case. So really, like, don't be afraid to come to us for anything. In fact, I encourage you during orientation week to come, get to know us. Not that we won't be going and getting to know you, but just so that you feel comfortable coming to us for, you know, whatever you might need during the year. We're really nice, and we have candy. So basically what people ended up doing last year was just kind of like creeping their hand through my door and grabbing candy, and it doesn't last long, so you're definitely gonna want to find out where our rooms are so you can get the prime time candy hours. It's really good. Anyway, I hope that this eases your nerves that you might have about orientation week or making friends. I seriously cannot wait to meet you guys, and I know we're gonna have an amazing year. Really happy we got through this without any technical difficulties, as awkward as it may be at times. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your summers. Don't be afraid to message us on Facebook if you have any questions or concerns, or, you know, just want to chat, anything like that. And yeah, we'll see you in 7 weeks. Bye, guys.